So start orienting yourself. So if you were to tag this vessel right here, what would you call that?
I can't say.
Can everyone see this?
No.
Yeah, Carl,
Okay, it's highly coiled. Yeah, it's your ovarian artery. It has a really distinct look. So it's one that he could likely tag, and it would be really fair to tag. So what is that coming off of?
ovarian.
Aorta.
I thought it was coming directly off of the aorta. Yeah. Someone thinks that's, yeah. Okay, so that would make this our ovary right here. So what would you call this whole structure right here? Yeah, that's the broad ligament. It's kind of like a big hammock, slinging everything up. Okay, so then what would you call this right here? This highly coiled structure? Yeah, this is the uterine horn. And then how about right here? Where they're connected? Yeah, this is the uterine body. And then what are the two uterine horns connected by? Yep, so we have an intercornuate ligament. I think there's two in the cow and one in the small ruminant. And then this membrane that's connecting them, what's that called? Yeah, I think it's the uterine velum, or the filum. And then, let's see, what else do we have of importance here? So this,
Wait, can you say the view? Yeah.
the velum?
No, the one above it.
I don't know if this structure, there's not like a specific tendon, but there's a band of tissue here that's a little bit thicker, so I believe that could be the intercornuate ligament. I don't remember that being tagged. I don't remember a big emphasis being on repro stuff in general, just more of like the male sex glands.
And coronal, did he get into that?
I don't remember seeing that. But he could tag, kind of whatever he wants. But I don't remember a big emphasis being on that. We kind of glazed over it.
We tagged a lot more on the horse.
Yeah. Okay.
Everything is more detailed on the horse, basically. So make sure you know
Like
that section.
repro.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
half of our final exam was horse lists.
See.
So if you know them really well, it's fine. But if you don't, you kind of screw it.
Okay, so if you were to tag something in here, or this whole cavity right here, what would you call that? Yep, so that's the teat sinus. And then how about if you are up in this area? Yeah, that would be the gland sinus, and all together, lactiferous sinus. I don't know that he would go into greatly more detail than that, except for maybe this area right there. What would you call that? Yeah, the teat canal. I think that's probably, for the lab portion, probably the extent of what you need to know.
Us to know, 'cause the teat sinus could also be called the papillary.
I don't think he's going to ask you to name like 3 different names for this.
Oh, okay.
It's more like in the lecture exam, he could use any one of those names. So you have to know what they are.
Okay.
Yeah. Does anyone have any questions about any of this?
He told us to know where the umbilical splits off into the uterine and then the round ligament, because you could see that really well on
Yes, he
ours.
tagged the umbilical artery for us, but it's not very clear on there. We tried to find it.
Yeah, you can see it really well on ours, so you might
So
use ours.
where does the umbilical artery go to?
The uterine of the bladder.
Yeah, so it just, if you see an artery going to your bladder, umbilical artery.
What about gluteal nerves, vaginal nerves, vaginal nerves, arteries?
I
Don't recall him asking a ton on that.
Yeah.
He went into it quite a bit in lab today.
Did he?
Yeah.
Scott, do you remember him asking about that? Different innervation and vasculature to the repro system?
Just main things.
Yeah.
He was very broad for this section. No, just like the main arteries, stuff like that. Definitely no uterine artery, ovarian artery, umbilical artery.
The what?
Umbilical artery.
Yeah.
Oh, what about this thing?
Was that from the
You have to know mesoovarian and all that stuff.
I I would know the idea of it. I know it's kind of hard to tag the difference. Just know what composes the broad ligament.
Okay, so how many circular folds does the cervix have in the U?
6, no?
6. Yeah.
All right.
How many circular folds does the cervix have in the cow?
3 to 4.
Yes. 3 to 4. Stupid shit. He tests you on it because it's a species
Is
difference.
it the pigs that don't have the fornix?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's important to know too.
Is that the Plica circularis? Is that your
Yes. Yeah.
name?
Okay.
The pigs, they don't really have that. They just have like little mucosal folds. They don't really have the.
So the pig has like interdigitating folds, but it's smooth on both sides, so they don't have vaginal fornices, I believe.
Okay. So
Okay.
very easy. Very
Yeah.
easy birth.
So very easy birth in the pig.
So is that a lab question or a lecture question?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so your last fold projects into the vagina. What is that last fold called? Portio vaginalis. So how many vaginal fornices does the cow have? 2. What are they? Dorsal and ventral, yeah. So how many vaginal fornices does the ewe and the goat have?
6. No.
What?
So, is that dorsal and ventral?
So the cow has dorsal and ventral vaginal fornices. The ewe and the goat have ventral, I believe, only. Or dorsal, one of them. Just one.
Yeah, it was hard to follow that. Couldn't actually see.
Yeah, so you have your portio vaginalis, which like projects into the vagina, and then you have dorsal vaginal fornix, ventral vaginal fornix. It's just the spaces on top and below, the projecting fold.
And portio vaginalis is the caudal fold?
Yes.
Okay.
Portio vaginalis is the most caudal fold that projects into the vagina and forms the fornices.
You said
What,
portal
in that
vein,
goat, then you have
yeah.
the longitudinal folds, and then there's the portio vaginalis.
The portio vaginalis is one of the circular folds, I believe. Just know, like, literally any species difference, just know it. Even if it seems dumb to you. Okay? So how many circular folds does the cow cervix have? 3 to 4. How many circular folds does the ewe cervix have? 6.
Circular.
I can't speak today, I'm sorry. Circular folds.
Circular.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it.